hoops with a little more on the line. Shams, some were puzzled when the Suns acquired not one, but 2 7-footers on draft night.
That surprised a lot of people, PA. And we're seeing some teams really start to platoon these quality centers, continuing to stockpile size. But sometimes those 7-footers can be played off the floor. So I'm curious, can Kamal Malawach and Mark Williams potentially play together in years to come? And which approach wins out? 7-footers on the court, off the court, that's all going to be in play in Phoenix.
Going to be a fascinating case study. Maybe the game is changing a little bit.
We'll see. You can play a couple of bigs. Minnesota has done it in past years. New York's done it in the past. We'll see exactly how Phoenix wants to handle this.
And now the opening lineup for Seattle. We've got George. He's out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's Levine in at the shooting guard position. Here's Champagnie. There's the triple. The shot misses. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Phoenix. I wondered what coach has in store for PG tonight. Hopefully a low-scoring game, coach joked, going on to say, we'll throw some aggressive defenses his way, but we also have to play him well when he's off the ball. It's a tricky assignment, so coach is aware this is going to be a challenge for his team. Back to you, Brian.
Okay, thanks, Allie. It's interesting, Shams, that Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade, but big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those are some really serious injuries to some seriously important players in the NBA. Given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest of the league. Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to this.
Yeah, slow start for them offensively, 1 for 5. They need to be more patient and find a better look.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And Seattle calls time here. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at the Hornets. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
And when I look at Seattle, they are playing great out of the gates. The NBA season is a marathon. Putting your team in a good position early will pay off later.
And the basket by Big Red.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the one thing you hear about in hoop circles, the weak link theory. You familiar, Shams?
Yeah, you know, it's an idea that to win nowadays, you can't have a weak link for the other team to expose. You need guys that can play both ends of the floor, guys that can play defense, guys that can also spread the floor, that aren't a liability on either end of the floor. So we saw that in the NBA Finals, 2 teams clearly stacked with guys who play both ends.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Here's Big Red after Phoenix picked up the 3 with their last shot. And again, Seattle with a triple.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Brooks outside. Some nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker drawing the double for 3. Allen. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Booker's got 4 assists in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Levine for 3. And again, Seattle with a triple.
Levine getting quick with it that time, changing it up.
Phoenix leading by 4. Pass to Green. Outside for Booker. Here's Allen. Shot clock at 5. Brooks outside. No good with the triple.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Jalen Green.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Seattle shooting their first foul shots of the night. And the Suns will go for a different look here. Iguodaro, he's checked in for Williams. O'Neal comes in for Brooks. Dunn, he's checked in for Allen. And Gillespie is subbed in for Booker. Now here's O'Neal. Phoenix no good that time either. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Big Red. And he hits it to tie the game. Big Red's got 7 points in the game.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
And that concludes a high-scoring first quarter.